And here we are. Oh, people, ladies, gentlemen, it's and others, and just pretty much just nerds all over the entire world. We are in an incredibly cool series. It's a finals. That's probably one of my most odd intros I've ever done in my life. We're spawning directly on top of SlayerS.Golden, the yellow Zerg on the right, going up for this ZVZ final against IM.Zerg. Oh, it's gonna be cool. Very,
Who
very
is
cool.
actually IM.Horror, so we have two big namers going against each other. Two Korean players. I mean, come on, you can't ask for more in a final. And being a best of 5, you're going to see some killer matches.
Oh yeah. All right, so this literally something that could happen in the GSTL. Just throwing that out there. Slayers faced up against IM. These two players could fight. So all of you guys watching, this is almost a live GSTL. Just saying.
I'm stoked. I am really stoked. I cannot wait. I mean, dude, when do you get to see this type of talent? It's mostly when you see NASLs, you know, IPL, GSL.
Yeah, well, now you got in Zotacs.
So Zotac getting it, some talent, and guys, just think more and more players are joining the Zotac, playing each week, and bigger names, and you get guys like Golden and Horror. Test your skill. If you just want to join in there just to see what kind of grit you really have, here you go.
Golden has gone for a hatchery first in his natural expansion, while Horror has gone for a normal Speedling opener. We'll see where he's going to go all in. That's something that we have seen him do a few times in this Zotac. He basically just doesn't stop mining, gets down a Bailing Nest on 50 gas, and then brings in a ton of Lings, a ton of Banes, and just never stops the aggression.
Nope. Horror could choose to go that way. I don't know. I mean, you're taking, you know... No Fearlux, this is not a replay, this is live.
Oh yeah, this is live. Part of the Zotac Cup, North American Zotac Cup, a weekly cup which features the best of the best. We are seeing a finals that could be in the GSTL. It's incredibly cool. There are regular competitors, Goody, RSVP, we've got Golden, we've got Horror, there was UGP Taika that was in here earlier, there's... Who else? We've got Killer, that's another D-Killer, Dignitas' Killer, he competes in Zotac Cups.
Violet, don't forget Violet.
Violet was already eliminated, that's how good this tournament is. He's already been eliminated. I think it was either the quarters or the semis that he was gone. But Complexity's RSVP was eliminated even before the quarterfinals, and that is ridiculous for the skill level of a tournament. And now we're watching as there's some micros happening. We did see that Golden managed to end up saving this very injured drone from getting killed, and that is a huge deal. This part of the game, to lose any kind of drones this early is a tough blow, and luckily for him, he did manage to stave that off.
So like I say, definitely guys, if you want to see this, please support Zotac by coming out, watching the stream, joining, whatever it is.
And actually, a lot of Complexity guys compete in these things. Rise is another regular competitor, as is Gosu User. So, some more Complexity stuff. We're going to see it looks like we might have just seen a drone get killed, and that is a nice pick-off by Mr. Horror, who had to throw down his natural expansion, does have a Bailing Nest coming in behind his main base. It's going to be around, let's see... 40 seconds before this other Bailing Nest gets thrown down, so the Bailing Nest is going to allow for a tiny window of opportunity for Horror.
Oh, definitely, but Horror has a lot less Lings right now. 10 more on the way, though, so that will make up.
Yeah, so all these Lings are running around, being rested, and there we have the Banes morphing defensively. That should be enough to push back those Lings for a little bit of time, but now we're going to see them getting picked off, and ooh, if Horror just pressed E for that, or is it E or X? It's X, that's the hotkey to pick that off, and now we're going to see a nice Ling picking off that great trade for Golden. Picking off any kind of Banes like that is really key. We have hidden Banes morphing there for Horror on the left. Going to try and get into the natural expansion of Golden.
Right. Ooh, that Bailing does not have much life left.
No.
7 health.
Make that.
And there it goes, and it's dead.
Yep. But there's been a surprising amount of droning that's been going on. We see Golden sitting at 37 drones. We're having two. Oh, there is a nice stop on that Bane trying to go up to the front, but 40 drones are basically now out for Golden. Horror is sitting at 31. It's a pretty close game at the moment. Horror needs to either drone up a lot more. Actually, he is. So never mind. He's droning up a lot more. I'm gonna try and equalize this. He's down 5, but
Ooh,
he just
big Baneling hits from Golden on Horror's poor little mineral line there.
Yeah. Still though, I think he managed to pull this off in time. Looks like Golden only took out a single drone so far. That's crazy. These guys' skills are ridiculous.
And here we go, more Lings running in from Horror, just to see what's going on, and I think he's just trying to do a scouting Ling.
But he...
Really, 4 Lings aren't going to do much.
There we go, he scouts the Evo Chamber, scouts the Roach Warren, sees everything, and most importantly, sees the lack of the Lair Tech coming. That's incredibly important. Looks like the Lair Tech is going down for Horror. He's also throwing down a Roach Warren Evo Chamber of his own, so... The main difference that we're seeing right now is the Lair Tech timing. Everything else is roughly similar to an extent.
Oh, very much so. I just want to see... Yep, there we go. I thought so. Golden is taking his 3rd. I thought he would. And I don't think Horror is going to try to punish that too much yet. There is a defensive Baneling sitting there.
It's going to get a nice shot
And
off.
there you go.
So
that's what happens.
Horror now is a single Ling attacking that. Just chilly next to that Scantipede. But this makes perfect sense as far as the decision making goes for Golden. He's not going for the tech advantage, he's going for the eco advantage. He's going to go for the Swarm Zerg, not the tech fancy Toss Zerg, to put a really weird spin on it. So we can see that Horror doesn't have his 4th gas yet. His Lair Tech is now done. He's going for Burrow, Glior Constitution, and the missile attack. So he's going to be going for pure Roach with Burrow to make sure he can stay alive. And in the face of no Lair Tech yet, it could be pretty effective.
And here we go. Look at the big amount of Lings trying to do a run by here. And they might actually get a lot done because there is nothing here.
They're not holding position though. He could have sent them in and held position inside the mineral line to take out a fair count of drones. Now we're going to watch.
Oh, look at Morphing and Banelings.
Very nice. And he's actually going to do that to go to the natural and not the main. Oh, it gets scouted. Oh, you Imba Korean professionals with your game knowledge and just awesome skills. It's ridiculous. This 3rd hatchery took a lot of damage from a single Ling. The Lair Tech is now out for Golden. He's getting his +2 attack, his +1 carapace, Glio Constitution of his own, while we're going to be watching a lot of Roaches moving to the left alongside the map for Horror. He's trying to be really, really aggressive against this 3rd. We're going to see that the 3rd of himself is going to get scouted by the Overseer.
Now let's see what happens here. Because I think Horror is trying to figure out if he can take a few good shots at this or not. And there he goes, he found his in, and there goes 1 drone, 2 drones, and he's going to run away, happy with killing 2 drones. That's what he was looking for. He was just looking, he was trying to, find his way in. And is that what I think I see? Pathogen glands from...
Yep, pathogen glands.
Yep.
Very, very nice. And this is what I want to see an Overseer coming into the base of Horror and contaminating that infestation pit. That is a really, really good thing to do. Any Zergs, if they can actually get into the main base, scout the infestation pit, should throw that down because it'll kill so much energy off that first batch of infestors. It could really help you in a push. But now we're seeing a full engagement surround by nobody, never mind, as...
nope, there's a big... Horror's running away, but Golden's getting some free Roaches here. And he's going for that 3rd.
Oh, no. He's got such a decisive advantage in terms of these Roach numbers. We can see that Horror is vastly far behind. He's almost getting doubled in the Roach count, and that actually disparity is increasing.
And there's a
GG is called.